But yeah, we're continuing off with the war against the Mamluks. So we're currently fighting, got about 46,000 on our side. Of course, that does include the 9,000 from Trebizond, which have not taken any part in the battles thus far. But at least us and our vassals are got a decent army that we can punch some of the enemies. Today we'll be playing a little bit slow speed, I think, at least during the war. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until that is locked in, although I do know that the 27,000 from Mamluks are currently marching down south. Luckily the Damascus and Banu Tamim are marching up north right now, or northwest. So we might have a bit of a chance of beating down at least... Oh, investments. I'm not going to go through those right now, so that should be locked in very shortly. Now there's 10 of them. Probably going to be even more, isn't there? But yeah, I got 22,000 of my own, plus there's a few thousand from my vassals. Actually, about 10,000 from my vassals. You should be able to see when a unit is locked in. Oh, there we go. So we've got 30,000. If we can win this fight quickly, then we're going to retreat a little bit to the inland. That would be perfect, but although there's now 40,000... Okay, no, there is quite a bit marching south to Mush. So we need to do this battle quickly. Now, luckily, we should have the numbers. We got the defensive terrain and all that, so technically speaking, we should be able to win this fairly easy. But we need to get out of there as quickly as possible, I reckon. Because that is going to be bad news. Oh, yeah, now they're all moving to Van. So, if we don't win this about in like a couple of days and then move out, we are going to get caught by the enemy again. So, it was a risk that I was willing to take. Come on. If we're going to win this now... Oh, bollocks, it's the 40,000 men already incoming. Okay, we won one of the combats, so that's 9 points for us. We got the boost from the morale there, I think. What I could do is actually consolidate regiments a little bit. I don't suppose the mercenaries can really do that. Well, they can do a little bit. How much do we have a garrison in here? We've got 1,300 men. Except it's not a siege, so we won't be able to... Well, actually, No, I don't think we can step the troops out of there. Right. So we've got about 30,000 men. They got about 46,000 at least moving in, plus that one. Okay. How soon are they here? They're going to be 8th of May. Can we move out of the way before that? We can. Okay, excellent. Let's just move into the inland. I think the 4 over there might stop their movement. I'm hoping anyway. There we go, we got a little bit of reinforcements in there. Okay, so we got there in time. So now they are stuck moving down this way. That was moving down to Purakan as well. But we got an important victory because that puts us almost at 0 war score here right now, and we are basically 1 victory away from getting the ticking war score. At that point, we don't necessarily need to be doing... Like, we can only take the fights that we can guarantee to win. Oh, right, yeah. White Horde got pretty much beaten back last stream. Let's go ahead and move into a little bit inland here. Just get us a little bit of breathing room and figure out what they're going to do next. Let them split their troops a little bit, perhaps. So they are going to be taking a decent bit of attrition in here. 4.4%, okay. So they're taking about 39,000 total thus far attrition. We're taking about 6,700, so we are also taking a bit of attrition, but right now I think that's still fair enough. They got a little bit more war exhaustion than I do, but of course my vassals have a fair bit more than that. Damascus and Dulgadir have already over 5, so that's already about 4 unrest. I'm just hoping... Oh, actually, what does the manpower recovery speed, naval material recovery speed, stability increase interval? Okay, fort defense, siege ability, mana cost of taxation. Okay, so if nothing else, it's going to be very costly for at least for the smaller nations like I suppose. Hold on a minute, who did we just beat here? Alquds and Dulgadir. Okay, Dulgadir is actually really good. Although, no, that's Kandar. Dulgadir. Where is Dulgadir? There you are. Oh, right, that's a neighboring nation actually. Can we see any unrest in there? Not right now. The low poll tax, they got some garrisons which is interacting there. They got a bit of centralization. They got the full grain provisions. So they are trying to interact or kind of remove some of the unrest potential in there at least. They also got a lot of suppression with the friendly troops in the nearby. Oh yeah, that is a massive amount of suppression there. Okay, so might not be able to do too much over here. It's a lot as well. I'm glad to hear it. We had a nice little victory over here against 10,000, and then we managed to even slip away before the mass of the enemy armies came in. So we got about 9 war score out of that combat already, and we are actually leading in the war score from battles, but of course they have seized down a decent bit of lands already. So that's going to cause some issues, but over here they got attrition of 4.4%, which is quite nice. The siege gives 2%, the military tech is minus 5% over there, but then the guerrilla warfare is an extra point. Attrition from supply, oh wow, yeah. And now that they got even more troops there, they might be able to... Actually, how long does it take for those to move away to Van? Oh, they're going to be taking an attrition tick. Excellent. Unfortunately, we're taking a little bit of attrition as well while moving towards some friendly terrains here. Now, we might want to make sure that Trebizond actually starts supporting us, because that 9,000 men could have helped quite a bit already in several battles thus far. That's the Merkman power. Well, we can see it over here. So we've got about 3,000, about 5,000 Merkman power total right now. It grows like very little per month. So we won't be able to do too much battles, but like at this stage... Oh, we're getting a core down here. Excellent. Now, I do actually wonder, so there's a bit of combat over there in Korsin. Battle? Do we have a... No, we don't have a truce with you. You do not necessarily hate me that much, but you don't like me either. Right, we could go over there to clean out some of the troops in the west to make sure that Trebizond doesn't fall. Because if Trebizond falls, then it's going to be even worse for us. And it's not necessarily going all that great, although the situation is slowly improving. The fact that they are going to be taking a lot of attrition and all that is going to help. But I might lose another province in here soon enough. Although, how long are the siege ticks? It's 29 days, so it's about a month per tick, so that's not too bad. The fact that we have so much corruption, though, is not helping. Okay, so they're not taking attrition over there in Van. Argonian is probably running a bit low on manpower now that most of their nation is sieged down. Okay, they're moving pretty much all their troops in here, and that one's moving out of the way. What I could do is I could either try to de-siege some of the areas over here. You know what? Why don't we give Trebizond objective to try to siege down some of these areas, although it's going to be a bit risky location, but we'll keep our troops nearby. Are they actually going to move? They're moving to Immeret. No, they're not moving to Immeratia. Oh, now the Mamluks are moving a lot of their troops away as well. Okay, let's actually move back to the capital, see if they spread their troops enough so that we can maybe start moving in. Tabriz is going to take a fair bit more of their manpower and all that. We've got 83% defensiveness in here, so that's going to be pretty darn long sieges. And it's grass hills. Okay, so it's probably not going to be that much more attrition, but how much have they taken now? They've already taken 42,500 attrition, lost about 80,000 to our 36,000. So that is definitely an improvement. These are now moving in. Okay, so we lost that one already. Well, Karakayunlu lost that one. And Trebizond, for some reason, isn't doing anything for this war. Okay, we are slowly getting the manpower for the mercenaries, but that's not necessarily enough. Then we got 9,000 manpower left over for the rest of the year. So we can't really afford taking massive losses in any combat. We need to basically just take the battles that we know we can win. And I'm kind of hoping that Trebizond would take care of the sieging, but I don't think that's going to happen. Oh, right, so they went over there, now they're moving all the troops back into around here. Yeah, they got 27,000 there. Well, it's a good thing that they'll be taking attrition. 4.2% now. But at the same time, we're basically one battle away from getting the ticking war score. So what I might do, I might go through Trebizond, try to catch that army. If no one's looking. And that would give us the ticking war score, and then we just try to pick the battles that we can win and slowly get the ticking wall score to be enough to... Oh, okay, that's moving down through here. That might also be going all the way down here, for all we know. So they're keeping their armies fairly well kind of stacked in here, near each other, so they can help, which is smart, admittedly. Oh, they're going to Tau. Oh, never mind. Going to Erzurum? Wait, oh, they're moving down south. I was wondering if they're taking troops into there as well to take more attrition. So why is that attrition now? They're taking another 2,000 attrition. Actually, almost 3,000 in attrition. We haven't lost all that much. Let's have a look at the manpower real quick that they have. So war enemies, they still have quite a bit. And I'm pretty sure that they've been reinforcing their armies again to be... Okay, so they've got 50,000 infantry, about 35, so that's 85,000. 88,000 is now the number, so they basically reinforced all the losses already that they took at the start of the stream. Well, we just need to kind of wait until they spread around here, perhaps. Especially if they don't want to go against our cap... Oh, it's a bit low. Oh, hello. Where are you going to be going? You're going to be going through Bayburt? Well, if that's the case... Oh, and they got the 9,000 men over there, but that's moving south. Once you're locked in, I will take away that one. It's a very small stack, to be fair. Like, every 1,000 men that I can destroy without losing troops myself is good. Fatal is offering a loan at 3%. Only 10 ducats now. Despite 1,000 cuts. Yeah, we kind of need to do that, but yeah, it's like, it's just a massive stack over there. Oh, come on. Are you seriously getting out of there? Well, that's a bit of a bummer. I won't be able to catch them. Right, so this is from Hejaz. Did they bring in troops with a transport or something? Or did they just walk around? They'd probably just walk around in here. So let's get to... actually, I don't think Kars even has enough supply limit. I could try to DC some of the provinces. Let's actually have a look. What is the most valuable province that they siege down? Van and then Diyarbakir are the most valuable. So Van is over there, that's out of the question. What was the other one? That one. Right, that's another fort. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. They are probably the most valuable then. Neither one of these really has the supply limit in that we need. Ayastan would be one, but that would be too close to the enemy, so let's go back to the capital for a little bit to see what they do. Let them waste more of their manpower. Although the next year's taxes are going to be really rough on us. Okay, they're taking another tick of attrition, so they're now at 40, almost 47,000. So pretty much every month they take about, well, quite a bit of attrition. Are they going to be moving out? Oh, bollocks, they're going to get out of there. Oh. First at lead, so corruption is going to start increasing again. Right, and we can't really afford going below +1 stability right now. We are in deep trouble. Oh, okay. We lost the fort over there. Now they're going to Tabriz, maybe. Maybe not. Overlook tenant abuse. Okay, so peasant freedom is going to start increasing again. True, we might be able to start piecing out some of them. But actually, most of these can't piece out. It's Kandar and Banu Tanim that could piece out. Kandar does have a decent bit of attrition. But I'm pretty sure that they would not take a white piece yet. No, not even close. If we could get rid of the Banu Tamim, then that would actually probably mean that we could turn this war around, but until then, it's going to be a bit difficult. So Trebizond's got their troops over here. What are they doing? They're going to Ordu. Which I suppose since most of the enemy troops are in here... Oh, that's 27,000 going there. Where's the... That one's also heading west. Thinking about maybe going around... Get rid of that one if I can sneak up there, which is far from guaranteed. But if all the troops are going after... Well, probably not, actually. It's just moving about. Okay. Oh, they're probably trying to seize that one down, aren't they? Yeah. And they take another 3% attrition there. Okay, well, that could be worse. But where's Trebizond? They're just going around here. I mean, if they're going to go seize down Kandar, that's actually not a bad idea. I don't think I can get in there though, because we need to have some distraction force in here. Kind of keep them enemies grouped up. Because it's like teetering on the edge of being orthodox, but it's just every now and then the Jewish population grows there a little bit, and then it takes over just a tiny bit there, but we can't convert it beyond 50% is the problem. Or beyond it being the biggest one, I suppose. Man, there is a lot of troops in here, so how's the attrition now? They are almost at 50,000. We're also taking a little bit of attrition ourselves. There is that. Oh no, it's not going for Kandar, it's just seizing down over there, okay. Is that attracting the ire from the enemy? That is going west, but potentially... And are these gonna head west possibly as well? So we might be able to catch some of the small armies in here, and that would give us the ticking war score. But it is far from guaranteed. And that's gonna fall now. Yep. Now they got 10,000 men going east. That is something that we might be able to catch off guard if we are lucky. But yeah, we're still losing some war score every now and then. Of course, each of these provinces isn't that massive. They haven't really seized down any proper force from me. Because Tabriz would take quite a while, and a few other places as well would be quite substantial investment of manpower. So let's see, we have about 7,200 manpower right now. After the taxes, we'll probably have like 11,000, maybe 12, maybe even... Okay, 11,000. And what do the enemies have now? Well, we won't be able to see it from there. Mamluks have 23,000. Banu Tamim has 27,000, but I think their manpower has started going down still. Or maybe not. Let's see, so that's 10,000, 50,000, or 51,000. So 60,000. Yeah, they are still kind of gaining manpower. Although it's right at the start of the year, they'll be losing or using quite a bit throughout the year, I reckon. And we'll gain 10,000 Barry gain whalers. Yeah, probably. I wasn't paying that much attention. Okay, so the Mamluks are heading down west. These are not part of the war, so I actually wonder if I should instead move my army westward. Although, is that going... It's going south. Okay, yeah, I think what I should do... Well, I'll be in here regardless. I try to go help the Trebizond, because they are gonna get stomped by the Mamluks soon enough. If I could take out the Mamluk army, that'd be brilliant. Because they haven't lost that much manpower yet. Where are you going? You are going back to... basically grouping up your troops, that's fine. The fact that I'm moving my troops here is going to keep these kind of grouped up for now, which is going to give us probably enough time to... Oh, where is this army heading? Let's go to Mush. They might be heading to Tau or something. Oh, and we got a rebel uprising, potentially. In Tehran. Oh, bollocks. Now, to be fair, that would be pretty close to some of the enemies, potentially, so I might not do anything about that. Because if the rebellion takes care of some of the attacks there, or at least weaken some of the attacks, then that's totally alright. We might be able to take that Damascus army. I'm going to see if we can actually achieve that or not. And yeah, this is moving in here. Seems like a good idea. Unfortunately, I can't provoke the revolt. Not during wartime. Otherwise, I would. No, I'd probably wait until they are in some of those provinces. Right, I should probably go into Trebizond to try to catch some of these. Oh. Oh. Right. Well, how much have they taken attrition now? We've taken almost 12,000, 53,000. The total losses, they've got more than double ours, but it's like, well, it's double and an extra 10%, or 10,000, sorry. So yeah, it's not too bad in that regard. Oh, but Trebizond is going to get stopped there, and I can't reach there in time. And Trebizond is too foolish to retreat. Alright, well, I might be able to catch that army at least. Because Trebizond getting caught does mean that we'll lose a decent bit of decent bit of war score in here. Going to... Oh, they're going south. Okay, so I won't be able to catch that. But yeah, that Mamluk army, I'd so much love to beat it down. Because we've got the manpower in this army for one big battle. After that, it's going to be really tricky for a while. You know what? Let's actually... We don't need a spy network over there. I think spy network in Mamluks would be more beneficial. For de-sieging some of the things. So where's that army? It's heading back. Okay. Well, it's 2,800. Killed 5,000. I mean, I suppose, yeah. Where's the... Oh, stability drops. Oh dear. That means that the... No, actually the... Disaster hasn't started yet, but it probably will. Because stability is less than... Okay, so is there anything that we could do in the commoner interactions, perhaps, to increase our stability? Temper attack relief, we could do that. Provide great. I'm going to do the temper attack relief. Beyond that, I'm not going to do anything else yet. Or lieutenant abuse. I suppose I could do that. Yeah, that does help a little bit as well. Gives a bit of loyalty for the nobility. That means that next taxes are going to be hopefully a little bit better. Although I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be the case or not. Right, so I don't think I'll be able to catch that army. What I suppose I could do is... They didn't get the taking war score yet, but how's the battle balance now? It's actually 0. Ah. Okay. I wonder how quickly I could siege down one of these, because do we have siege pips on the army here? We've got at least one. Well, we've got 4 different generals with 1 siege pip, but we also got 4 cannons, so the siege should be going rather quickly, I reckon. And just, you know, slowly freeing up some of the areas here while the siege all spend their manpower down south. Might actually help us get some more manpower. Oh yeah, we start at 7%. Oh, and these are just spreading out at 31,000. Oh, we lost an advisor. Oh, that's not great. What sort of options do we have right now? So there's commerce production, diplomatic reputation, improve relations, diplomatic reputation. Okay. I guess the diplomatic reputation might be a good one then. I think we're going to take the bureaucrat option. We've got 2 bureaucrats right now, which actually, how is the influence? It's 13. Aristocrats still have a massive influence. Don't think I can really change that right now. Okay, 17-day siege ticks. That's not too bad. Oh, and a walls breach. That's a good roll there. Okay, so now they're bringing in the 23,000 into there. I wonder if they're going to try to break us or not. Or if I should try to attack them in Erzurum. I don't know if I'll be getting help from anyone else, though. I got 23,000 in here. And do we have a better leader than they do? I'd say we do. But it's the Highlands, I don't know. Might be a bit risky. We'll see what they do once they get a little bit closer. Like, if they are moving through Erzurum, then we might try to catch them there. And hope that the allies help. I mean, especially if we can get this siege down. Oh, well, we didn't. They are moving through Erzurum. Similar to... I think Trebizond has Miltech 30, we've got 26. Mamluks have 28, so we are actually weaker than the Mamluks. So, I don't know. With the help of all the vassals, we could win. Right now, I don't know. I'm just gonna let them at least... Oh! I'll speak of the devil. Cavalry shock goes up. Less land attrition, which is also quite nice. Okay, so at this stage I'm kind of wondering, if we can get this siege done real quick, we might be able to catch them in Erzurum still. Nope. Yeah, 28 is the new unit, and that is going to be great, but at the same time we're not there yet. Actually, just out of curiosity, how is the commercialization coming along? So it's actually spreading into 3 provinces. Oh, even Baku is getting it now. Interesting. Unfortunately, our capital is not. But Baku getting 3.7 already, 31.3, so slowly working up those numbers, but it's very slow. So Baku, I mean, it's a minor center of trade, I suppose. We haven't got on any new merchants. Oh, hold on a minute. Why is it getting the thing then? It's a very small, it's a center of trade and trading with a different trade center that has embraced commercialization. Well, I mean, yeah, it is a center of trade then. That makes sense. Right, so we didn't get the siege. I would rather not abandon... Oh, they're coming for me. Alright. I'm hoping that the friendlies will actually join me. Oh, there we go. They're locked in. There isn't any reinforcements arriving for them, so we are going to win this, I reckon. assuming that we can hold the line for long enough. Oh, bollocks. We didn't quite have time to win the siege there. So they got higher morale. They got a slightly higher discipline. We got better general. Okay, we got more cannons at least, so we will be doing more damage on the fire ticks. At least on the center. And... oh, yeah, we do. Oh, that was a rough one. Come on, we need reinforcements. Although we are doing a lot of damage. Oh, well, we're also taking a lot of damage. Okay, so there's already some reserves in here, I think. Oh, we lost Kurdistan. Right, they're sieging down more over there. That is still moving about in the south, so... well, we got 28,000 versus their 18,000. I think we will win this, and that's going to be massive amount. Oh, there we go. 12.5 war score. They got 0.8 war exhaustion, we got 0.1 almost, so a bit rough. We lost a lot more manpower than they did. Well, at least we got the ticking war score now.